Unveiling the German occupation, the Battle of Guernsey. Guernsey, a small island in the English Channel, holds significant historical importance due to its unique position and strategic value. Over centuries, it has been a focal point for various power struggles, playing key roles in both regional and global conflicts. Its history is rich with tales of resilience and adaptation. Before World War II, Guernsey was a peaceful island with a close-knit community. Residents enjoyed a simple yet fulfilling lifestyle, largely centered around agriculture and fishing. The island's natural beauty and tranquil environment made it a cherished place for both locals and visitors alike, embodying an idyllic existence. The outbreak of World War II shattered the tranquility of Guernsey, bringing the global conflict to its shores. The island's strategic location made it a target for German forces. The looming threat of invasion disrupted the previously serene life, marking the beginning of a tumultuous period for the islanders. As the threat of German occupation became imminent, early warnings started to surface, causing anxiety among Guernsey's residents. Signs of impending invasion, such as increased military activity and strategic preparations, were hard to ignore. The islanders faced uncertainty and fear, knowing that their peaceful lives were about to be irrevocably changed. Evacuation orders were issued, prompting a large-scale exodus of Guernsey's civilian population. Families were torn apart as many chose to leave for safety, while others decided to stay behind. The departure of so many residents left the island eerily quiet, marking a poignant moment in its wartime history. German troops arrived in Guernsey with little resistance, marking the beginning of a lengthy occupation. The initial landing was relatively peaceful, but it quickly set the stage for significant changes on the island. Islanders were forced to adapt to the new reality of foreign soldiers in their homeland. Life under German occupation began with strict regulations and curfews. Islanders had to navigate a new landscape of rationing and restrictions, altering their daily routines. German soldiers occupied strategic positions, and the local population had to find ways to coexist with their new rulers while maintaining a semblance of normalcy. Guernsey's strategic importance lay in its proximity to the British mainland, making it a valuable asset for the Nazis. The island served as a fortified outpost, from which the Germans could monitor and potentially disrupt Allied activities. Its location made it a critical point in the Nazi military strategy. Key German figures played significant roles in the occupation of Guernsey. These commanders were responsible for enforcing strict rules and overseeing the transformation of the island into a defensive stronghold. Their decisions directly impacted the lives of the islanders and shaped the course of the occupation. Guernsey was transformed into a fortress with extensive fortifications and defenses. The Germans invested heavily in building bunkers, gun emplacements, and other military structures. These efforts aimed to repel any potential Allied attack and solidified the island's role as a crucial part of the Nazi defense network. The German occupation drastically altered Guernsey's economy. Businesses faced closure or repurposing to serve military needs. Agricultural production was commandeered to feed the occupying forces, leaving locals with diminished resources. The island's economic infrastructure was strained, transforming from a civilian economy to one under tight military control, impacting livelihoods significantly. Rationing became a grim reality as resources dwindled. Islanders had to adapt to severe shortages of food, fuel, and other essentials. Black markets emerged, and bartering became commonplace. The scarcity fostered a sense of resilience among the population, but also deepened the daily struggles to secure basic necessities for survival. Forced labor was a harsh aspect of the occupation, with imported laborers facing brutal conditions. Workers from various occupied territories were brought to Guernsey, often under duress, to build fortifications and infrastructure. These laborers endured grueling work hours, inadequate shelter, and minimal rations, highlighting the severe human cost of the occupation. Propaganda and censorship were tools the Germans used to control Guernsey's narrative. Newspapers and broadcasts were manipulated to favor the occupiers, suppressing dissent and promoting Nazi ideology. This manipulation aimed to demoralize the population and stifle resistance, creating an atmosphere of fear and uncertainty among the islanders. Despite the oppressive environment, acts of resistance emerged. Islanders engaged in various forms of defiance, from covertly aiding escaped prisoners to sabotaging German equipment. These brave efforts, though risky, demonstrated the indomitable spirit of the Guernsey people and their refusal to fully submit to the occupiers' control. Islanders who collaborated with the German occupiers often faced harsh judgment from their fellow residents. Some took on roles that helped the Nazis maintain control, whether out of fear, necessity, or ideological alignment. These acts of collaboration created deep rifts within the community, leading to lasting emotional scars and mistrust. The church served as a beacon of hope and resilience during the occupation. Despite restrictions, it provided spiritual support to islanders, offering solace amid adversity. Religious leaders often acted as intermediaries, negotiating with occupiers to protect their congregations and maintain a semblance of normalcy in a turbulent time. Maintaining communication with Britain was a perilous endeavor. Islanders used covert methods to relay vital information and receive news from the mainland. These clandestine activities were fraught with danger, as discovery by German forces could result in severe punishment. Despite this, the flow of information helped sustain morale and resistance efforts. The Red Cross played a crucial role during the occupation, delivering much-needed aid to Guernsey's residents. Their efforts included distributing food parcels, medical supplies, and clothing. This humanitarian assistance alleviated some of the hardships faced by islanders, underscoring the importance of international support in times of crisis. Healthcare under occupation was fraught with challenges. Medical supplies were scarce, and facilities were often commandeered by German forces. Local doctors and nurses had to improvise, using limited resources to treat the sick and injured. Despite these obstacles, the island's medical community showed remarkable resilience and ingenuity in caring for their patients. During the wartime occupation, Guernsey schools faced numerous challenges. Teachers adapted by incorporating practical skills into the curriculum while maintaining morale. School buildings often doubled as shelters, and despite limited resources, education continued, fostering resilience and hope among the island's youth amid the adversity they faced. The German presence influenced Guernsey's cultural landscape, merging foreign traditions with local customs. Islanders adapted to the occupiers' regulations while subtly preserving their heritage. This blend of cultures left a lasting impact, seen in art, music, and community practices, reflecting both the resilience and adaptability of the local population. The psychological toll on Guernsey's residents was profound. The constant presence of enemy forces, coupled with scarcity and fear, led to widespread anxiety and stress. Families were separated, and the uncertainty of war left deep emotional scars, manifesting in various forms of trauma that lingered long after liberation. Guernsey's Jewish population faced grave dangers during the occupation. Many were interned or deported, enduring harsh conditions. The island's small Jewish community was decimated, and their suffering is a poignant reminder of the war's atrocities. Their stories are integral to understanding the broader impact of the occupation. Allied intelligence operations on Guernsey played a crucial role in the broader war effort. Espionage and reconnaissance missions provided valuable information about German fortifications and troop movements. These covert activities, often carried out by brave locals and SOE agents, contributed significantly to the planning and execution of liberation strategies. Allied forces returned to Guernsey in May 1945, bringing an end to 5 years of German occupation. The islanders greeted the liberators with immense relief and joy. The emotional reunions and celebrations marked the beginning of a new chapter, filled with hope and the daunting task of rebuilding their lives. Post-liberation efforts focused on repairing the island's damaged infrastructure. Homes, roads, and public buildings needed extensive repairs. The islanders worked tirelessly, often with limited resources, to restore normalcy. The sense of community and determination was palpable as they sought to rebuild not just structures, but their sense of security and belonging. War crimes trials brought German officers to justice for their actions during the occupation. Proceedings were held to address atrocities and hold perpetrators accountable. These trials were crucial for the islanders, providing a sense of closure and justice, and reinforcing the broader principles of international law and human rights. Memorials and commemorations became vital in remembering the occupation's impact. Ceremonies, plaques, and monuments were erected to honor those who suffered and resisted. These remembrances serve as poignant reminders of the island's resilience and the importance of preserving history for future generations. First-hand accounts from survivors offer invaluable insights into life under occupation. Personal stories of hardship, bravery, and resilience provide a human perspective that enriches historical understanding. These narratives, passed down through families and recorded in various forms, ensure that the experiences of those who lived through the occupation are never forgotten. The media played a crucial role in documenting the occupation and liberation of Guernsey. Newspapers, radio broadcasts, and later television brought the island's plight to the global stage. The visual and written records have helped preserve the memories and lessons of this period, keeping the history alive for future generations. The impact on future generations is profound. The occupation taught lessons in resilience, courage, and the importance of freedom. Educational programs and commemorative events ensure that young people understand the sacrifices made. This historical awareness fosters a sense of identity and continuity, linking the past with the present. Academic studies have delved deeply into the occupation of Guernsey, examining its social, economic, and political ramifications. Researchers have published numerous papers and books, providing a nuanced understanding of this complex period. These scholarly works contribute to a broader historical narrative and inform contemporary discussions about war and occupation. Guernsey's occupation has been vividly depicted in literature and film. Works such as The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society offer both fictional and factual accounts, bringing the island's wartime experiences to a wider audience. These creative interpretations help humanize the historical events, making them accessible and engaging. Today, Guernsey's historical sites attract tourists eager to learn about its wartime past. Museums, bunkers, and memorials offer a tangible connection to the events of World War II. Tourism not only preserves these important sites, but also contributes to the island's economy, blending history with modern-day vitality. The Guernsey Literary and Potato Peel Pie Society has captured the imagination of many, blending fact and fiction to tell a compelling story of the island's wartime experience. While the book is based on historical events, it also takes creative liberties, blending real-life struggles with fictional narratives to illustrate the islanders' resilience and community spirit. After the war, Guernsey faced significant economic challenges and had to rebuild its economy from the ground up. The island's recovery was marked by a resurgence in agriculture, tourism, and finance, which helped to restore stability and growth. Today, Guernsey stands as a testament to resilience and innovation. The occupation had lasting political implications for Guernsey, influencing local governance and policies. The experience led to a stronger sense of identity and autonomy among the islanders, fostering changes in administrative structures and community engagement. These shifts have shaped Guernsey's modern political landscape, ensuring that the lessons of the past inform present decisions. Guernsey's role in World War II is a significant chapter in global history, highlighting the strategic importance of even small territories in the broader conflict. The island's occupation showcases the far-reaching impact of the war, reminding us of the interconnectedness of global events and the importance of every individual's experience in shaping history. The legacy of the Battle of Guernsey offers valuable lessons for today, emphasizing resilience, community solidarity, and the importance of remembering history. By reflecting on the island's wartime experiences, we gain insights into human endurance and the power of unity in the face of adversity, ensuring that these lessons continue to inspire future generations.